The following is a Dowling Catholic Sports presentation on Iowa Catholic Radio. Our coverage of Dowling Catholic High School basketball is underwritten by Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Dental Associates, Kemen, and Mercy One. Thank you for supporting Dowling Catholic basketball on Iowa Catholic Radio.
And a very pleasant good evening, and welcome to the Abraham Lincoln Council Bluffs High School Gym as we present boys basketball tonight. It's a non-division game. Dowling Catholic on the road to Council Bluffs Lincoln. My name is Mark Amadale. I'll be flying solo tonight as some of the cohorts that I have on the season didn't want to make the trip to Council Bluffs, so we drove over here this afternoon, my son and I, and we're going to bring you tonight's game between Council Bluffs Lincoln, a team that is on a very, very good, pretty good streak. Won 10 in a row. Their last loss was back on January 8th when they lost the number 23 team in the country, Bellevue West, 74-72. Of course, that team might be familiar with Bellevue West as they defeated Waukee a few weeks ago, 74-60 over there in outside the Omaha area. So this Council Bluffs Lincoln team is a loaded team. They're ranked fourth in the state with a record of 16-3 in Class 4A. Dowling comes in ranked just outside the top 10 with receiving votes, and the Maroons have a record of 8-8. Had a pretty good week last week as Dowling had wins over number 8 Johnston and number 10 Ankeny Centennial. And, of course, on Saturday, the Maroons dropping a 64-60 contest to now 9th-ranked Cedar Rapids Kennedy. So a pretty good week for the Maroons, and that is shown in the receiving votes in Class 4A. But what a lineup we have tonight. Dowling coming in at full strength. Talked to Coach O'Connor a little bit during the sophomore game. By the way, the Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln sophomores defeated the Dowling sophomores 68-55. And I was talking with Coach O'Connor. He mentioned his team's healthy. You're going to go with their traditional, usual starting lineups, if you will. And they're breaking out the gray road uniforms here at Council Bluffs Lincoln and being healthy. The Maroons, if you remember a year ago, it was Council Bluffs Lincoln and Dowling Catholic in the sub-state final. That game was moved over to Iowa Western Community College, and it was Dowling snapping the 13-game Lynx winning streak as they defeated Council Bluffs Lincoln's 58-35, and the Maroons punched their ticket to the state tournament. This year they're meeting in a non-conference game the final week before sub-states begin. Both Dowling and Council Bluffs Lincoln have a bye in the first round. They will not play Monday night in boys sub-state. They will play a week from tomorrow night in first-round games. They will both host. Well, we got about a little over 6 minutes remaining as teams are warming up on the floor right now. Again, my name is Mark Amadale. Glad you could join us tonight. We're at Council Bluffs Lincoln High School in Council Bluffs, Iowa. The Lynx and the Maroons. And Jeff Piggott is our studio producer. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about tonight's game. We'll have starting lineups coming up here on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio and Dowling Catholic Sports is provided in part by Ashworth Vision Clinic. With 2 licensed optometrists, Barbara Sheets, a Dowling graduate, and Dr. Craig Harper, the Ashworth Vision Clinic team provides complete eye exams, contact lenses, glasses, glaucoma testing, and pre- and post-operative care. Ashworth Vision Clinic is located at 60th and Ashworth in West Des Moines. 515-440-4610 or online, ashworthvision.com.
Iowa Catholic Radio is now available on your smart speaker, like the Amazon Echo or the Echo Dot. All you have to do is set up the Iowa Catholic Radio skill. You can listen to Iowa Catholic Talk Radio or music radio whenever you want. Step 1, say,
Alexa, enable the Iowa Catholic Radio skill.
Or enable it through your Alexa app. Step 2, say,
Alexa, open Iowa Catholic Radio.
Step 3, Alexa will give you a choice to listen to Iowa Catholic Radio Talk or Iowa Catholic Radio Music. Now enjoy listening to Iowa Catholic Radio through your smart speaker. Iowa Catholic Radio, KWKY Des Moines, K233BT Des Moines, KIHS Adel. Listen online anytime at iowacatholicradio.com or download the Iowa Catholic Radio app.
And we are back here at Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln High School. Mark Amadale bringing you tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio. And a reminder in programming this week, our next high school basketball broadcast will be this coming Saturday night as the Dowling girls will be hosting the Linn-Mar Marion Lions. Last night, Linn-Mar Marion a winner in their first round regional game as they defeated the home team, Cedar Rapids Prairie. So Linn-Mar advances to the regional semifinal in Class 5A, and they travel to Dowling Catholic High School. And we'll have that game this coming Saturday night here on Iowa Catholic Radio. Our tip-off will be at 6:45. We'll have pregame tip-off at 7 o'clock for that contest as Linn-Mar beat Prairie last night 45-31. Matter of fact, that was their first win over Cedar Rapids Prairie in 6 games. So they're coming in with a little bit of momentum, and they'll be taking on Dowling Catholic. Now, the two winners, the winners on Saturday night will advance to Tuesday night. And if Dowling is successful, they will travel more than likely to Cedar Rapids, Washington, and that game will be played in Cedar Rapids on next Tuesday. So a reminder there. Let's take a look at the lineups tonight. First of all, for Dowling Catholic, they are the road team. As many of you know, Dowling will finish off the regular season. Tomorrow night, they will be traveling to Des Moines East, a game we will not broadcast, but it'll be tipping off at 6:15, Dowling at East tomorrow night. Then the Maroons have the week off, and they will host the winner of Monday's game in sub-state action between Des Moines East and Des Moines North. That game will be at Des Moines North. The winner will travel to Dowling a week from tomorrow. That'd be Friday, February 26th, and these will all be postseason games. Will all be at 7 o'clock, and we'll go on the air at 6:45 for that. For Council Bluffs Lincoln, they're going to have a familiar face in Central Iowa, a potential matchup as tomorrow Abraham Lincoln will take on Millard West out of Omaha. That'll be a Saturday game, and then a week from tomorrow, they will host Council Bluffs Jefferson and the Sioux City West winner. And that game will be here at Abraham Lincoln High School on Friday, February 26th. And the winner of that game will play, could be Southeast Polk, as the Southeast Polk Rams are in the bottom bracket, and they're going to host the winner of Sioux City North and Sioux City East. So you could see a Southeast Polk and Council Bluffs Lincoln matchup at a neutral site, much like last year with Dowling taking on Council Bluffs Lincoln over at Iowa Western Community College. So that's how their final games of the regular season are set. I want to remind you, a lot of things going on. State wrestling going on in Des Moines. Dowling Catholic qualified 5 wrestlers at state. And best of luck to Kyler Carstensen, 106-pound wrestler for the Maroons. Ethan Mahoney wrestling at 120 pounds. Max Deary at 160 pounds. Zach Swager at 182 pounds, and Ralston Rumley at 220 pounds. Best of luck to those young men as they compete in the state traditional wrestling meet, which began today and will continue through Saturday. Also going on was the state bowling tournament as qualifying rounds began. The girls had theirs today. Dowling girls were at the 10-team district qualifier held at Game Day Lanes at Merle Hay Mall, and that began at noon today. Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight. For Dowling Catholic High School, they come in with a record of 8-8. They're picking up receiving votes in Class 4A rankings. The head coach is Michael Connor in his 15th year, 225 wins and 132 losses, assisted by Nick Wagner and Jimmy Nahas. And the Maroons are 5-5 against top 10 4A teams on the season. The Maroons come in winning 3 of their last 4 games here in the last 8 days. And Dowling will start this lineup at one guard, Sam Hughes, a 6'1 senior. He'll wear number 13. The other guard is Simon Daniel. He'll wear number 23, a 6'2 senior. Matt Riedel's a third guard, 6'4 senior. He'll wear number 25. At one forward will be Ryan Riggs, a 6'8 senior. He'll wear number 21. And at center will be Jack Redicke, a 6'10 senior, and he'll wear number 15. So it'll be Hughes, Daniel, Riedel, the 3 guards, along with Ryan Riggs and Jack Redicke. Dowling comes in averaging 59 points on offense. They give up 57.4 points on defense. And again, they come in winning 3 of their last 4 games here in the last 8 days, and they are 5-5 against top 10 teams in Class 4A. And now for the home team wearing their home white uniforms, and that is the Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln Lynx. They are 4th ranked in Class 4A. They've won 10 in a row. The head coach is Jason Isaacson in his 9th year, 139 wins and 62 losses, assisted by Thad Perry, Steve Nixon, and Trey Landsman. And the Lynx will start this lineup. At point guard will be Jamison Gruber, a 6'1 junior. He'll wear number 3. The other guard is Josh Dix. Dix, a 6'4 junior. He'll wear number 4. At one forward for the Lynx will be Noah Sambothi, a 6'6 senior. Sambothi will wear number 42. And the other forward will be Lennox Brown, a 6'3 senior, going on to play football at Morningside. And Brown will wear number 1. And at center for the Lynx, Christian Tidian, a 6'5 senior, wearing number 0. So again, it'll be Gruber and Dix, the guards for the Lynx. Sambothi and Brown, the forwards, and Tidian is the center. The Lynx come in averaging 68 points on offense. They give up 46 points on defense. I want to thank Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Dental Associates, Kemen, and Mercy One for supporting our broadcast here on Iowa Catholic Radio all season long. Right now, we're going to take a word from Dr. Dan Ryan, the president of Dowling Catholic High School, and Father Ryan Andrew with our pregame prayer.
Hi, this is Dr. Dan Ryan, president of Dowling Catholic High School, and welcome to another season of exciting Dowling High School basketball. We are proud to be partners with Iowa Catholic Radio, not only broadcasting basketball, but also being partners in preparing Christ-centered leaders for life. Go Maroons!
Hello, my name is Father Ryan Andrew, and I'm the chaplain at Dowling Catholic High School. Let us pray for the coaches, players, and trainers tonight for this athletic competition. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, we thank you for all your gifts. We ask you to bless all those involved in this athletic competition tonight. We ask that you keep them safe, and that they all show good sportsmanship. We ask this through Christ our Lord, amen. All holy men and women, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen.
And welcome back to the Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln Gym. Mark Amadale bringing you tonight's game, a boys contest between Dowling Catholic and Council Bluffs Lincoln. The Lynx with a record of 16-3. They've won 10 in a row. Their last loss was last month against the number 23 team in the nation, and that was Bellevue West right across the river here in Council Bluffs. It was Bellevue West defeating the Lynx 74-72. That's their last loss. They have not lost to an Iowa team this year. And for Dowling Catholic, their record's 8-8. They went 2-1 last week with wins over Ankeny Centennial and Johnson, both teams ranked in the Class 4A rankings here in the state of Iowa, and losing to Cedar Rapids Kennedy on Saturday. And Ryan Riggs wins the tip. They go left to right, does Dowling, wearing their road gray uniforms, maroon numbers, white trim. Dowling with the basketball. Hughes, Gregory, Riggs, Daniel, Riedel, the 5 on the floor. Here's Hughes down the right side, gets it off to Gregory, and he travels with the basketball. Didn't keep his pivot foot as he caught the ball outside the three-point arc on the right side. Turnover to the Lynx. Lynx wearing their home white uniforms with teal blue numbers and letters. They get on the left side. This is Gruber with it. Dribbles baseline against Gregory. Now kicks it out. This is Tidian inside. His shot off the glass good. Right around Riggs. Lays it off the glass, and it's 2-0. Council Bluffs Lincoln as they lead here on their first possession. Dowling with the ball. Riedel down to the right block. He gets stopped down there by Dix. Kicks it out to Simon Daniel. Sam Hughes, Jack Gregory, Ryan Riggs, Simon Daniel, and Matt Riedel. Man-to-man defense by the Lynx, and now a steal. Tidian with the steal. And he leaves it for Gruber in the lane. His shot is up and no good, and a rebound Dowling. And Sam Hughes. Runs across the timeline. Both teams stay man-to-man. Top of the key is Daniel. Here's a pass over to Hughes. Dribbles left. Now kicks it back out to Riedel. Top of the key. Right side it goes beyond the three-point arc to Daniel. Simon coming off a ball screen by Riggs. They got lob it into Riggs. Hughes does. In the corner to Gregory for three in the left wing. Good! Jack Gregory for three. And it's 3-2 Dowling. The Maroons by 1 here with 6.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. A corner three by Gregory, his 28th of the year. Now the Lynx the other way, and they have the ball tied up. Riggs is tied up with Tadea, and it'll be the Lynx basketball with 6:15 remaining first quarter. Temperatures warming up here in central Iowa. I know a lot of us listen to outside the state, and we've had below zero weather and extreme cold weather, but the break today got up in the mid-teens here in central Iowa, almost like a warming trend. Now a long three out of the inbounds play by Tadea from the left wing. It's no good. Rebound Dowling. Riedel in the front court. Guarded by Dix. Backdoor cut by Daniel. Underneath the Riggs. He slams it home right over Tadea and Ryan Riggs. And the Maroons increase their lead to 5-2. Beautiful assist on the baseline that time by Simon Daniel, and it's 5-2 Dowling. 5:45 remaining, first quarter. From Council Bluffs Lincoln High School, glad you could join us. Non-conference game underneath. This is Sambothi going against Gregory, and he has the ball tipped out of bounds. Good help defense that time by Matt Riedel of Dowling, as the Lynx will keep possession. They'll throw it in under their own basket to the right of the rim. This is Gruber with it. Gets it to Dix. Long three up. Off the rim, no good. Ball bounces off the head of Joe Hughes. He had it and lost it out of bounds to the Lynx. And I think Joe would love to have that back. He had it between his hands and went off his head and out of bounds. And the Lynx will throw it in right in front of the Dowling bench, which is to my left. Scorer's table right in front of me, and the Council Bluffs Lincoln bench to my right. Lynx go right to left. Down the lane. A shot off the glass. Up and good. Nice job by Josh Dix. He had to get it over Riggs' outstretched arms. And Dix with his first bucket. And it's 5-4 Dowling. The Maroons are led by 3, and the Lynx have led by 2 here early. Now we got a whistle and a turnover against Dowling that bounced the ball on the left baseline to Riggs, and he was too close to the baseline. He said he bounced it out of bounds. Turnover against the Maroons. As we approach the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter, Dowling 5, Council Bluffs Lincoln nothing. And now a steal by Riggs. They're going to whistle him for the reach-in foul. That'll be our first foul of the contest on Dowling. So the Lynx will throw it in. Noah Sambothi, 6'6" senior, going to play basketball next year at Midland University in Fremont, Nebraska. Gets it in. Here's Dix with it. Now over in the corner to Gruber for 3. It's no good. Offensive rebound to Dean. And his shot is blocked by Gregory right in front of Riggs. Tadea hits the floor. Dowling in transition. Simon Daniel for 3 in the corner. It's good. Simon Daniel for 3 in the corner. Same spot. Gregory hit his on the left baseline. And the Maroons lead it 8-4 here in the first quarter with 4.5 minutes remaining. Now a long 3 by Tadea, and it's no good. Rebound Dowling. One and done are the Lynx. Here's Riedel with it. Coming off a ball screen by Riggs. They lob it into Riggs. He has it underneath. Shot off the glass. Good. He beats Sambothi to the basket. And Riggs now with his 4th point of the night. And Dowling increases its lead to 6. 10-4 Dowling. Now a steal by Riedel off the baseline. Bad pass. And Riedel will flush it through. And Dowling has increased its lead to 12-4 over the 4th-ranked Lynx. And a timeout called on the floor. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Matt Riedel with his first bucket of the night, and it's Dowling 12 and Council Bluffs Lincoln 4 with 3:55 remaining here in the first quarter from the Lynx Gym here in Council Bluffs. Mark Amadale bringing the game tonight on Iowa Catholic Radio. Glad you can join me for the broadcast. And we want to thank Ashworth Vision Clinic. Our thanks also to Construct Professionals and Dental Associates for supporting our broadcast all season long, football and basketball here on Iowa Catholic Radio. Our thanks to them. Let's see if there's any changes on the we haven't had any subs yet. We do now. Jalen Moses in for Dowling. As the Lynx bring the ball up the floor. In the front court now is Josh Dix. Gets it over the corner. Three-pointer by Sambothi. No good. Rebound Riggs. Sam Hughes stays in the contest for the Maroons. And Gregory on the bench now with Moses in for him. Now the Maroons have the basketball after the missed shot by the Lynx. Here's Simon Daniel with it, guarded by Tadian. Top of the key, it goes to Moses. Now Riedel on the right baseline. Dribbles the baseline, cut off by Dix. Maroons running their man offense against this tough man-to-man defense by the Lynx. Now here's Riggs with it, free throw line. Guarded by Tadian. Kicks it out to Moses for three. It's off the mark, no good from the left wing, and rebound Council Bluffs Lincoln. Here is Dix in transition. He hits the three from the top of the key. So Dix's fifth point. That's his first three of the night, and it cuts the Dowling lead to 5, 12-7 with 2:45 remaining. First quarter on this early start in this non-conference, non-division, non-conference game here on Iowa Catholic Radio tonight. Again, a reminder, Dowling boys will play tomorrow night against Des Moines East at Des Moines East at 6:15. We will not be broadcasting that game. Now the Maroons with the basketball. Riedel for three, top of the key. It's no good. Ball poked away in the rebound and down court, and a shot up, and they're going to count it. That's good. Jamison Gruber with the steal and an apparent basket as he was fouled by Simon Daniel. That'll be Simon's first, second team foul on Dowling. And a very athletic move that time by Jamison Gruber. He had to withstand the contact. I think it was Daniel and I believe Riedel that were down on defense for the Maroons, and the free throw is now good. So Gruber completes the three-point play. It's his first points of the night other than Josh Dix, and it's 12-10. Dowling's lead now 2 with 2:15 remaining here in the first quarter. Here in Council Bluffs, Riedel coming off a ball screen. Swings it on the baseline to Mikey Chase, who's now in there. Now to Andrew Lynch, who's in there for Riggs. Back to Riedel. The lone starter, he and Hughes, the lone starter, still in. Riedel backs his man in. Turnaround shot up, and it's no good. And the rebound comes out to Josh Dix. Here come the Lynx. Dix down court, and he has the ball stripped away, and a whistle and a loose ball foul on Dowling. And they're going to whistle it on Matt Riedel. Minute 53 remaining here in the first quarter. On the inbounds play, Dix for three on the left baseline, no good. Riedel with the rebound. Third team foul on Dowling, none on Council Bluffs Lincoln. Now Mikey Chase in the lane and a no-look pass to Lynch, and it goes out of bounds. And a turnover against the Maroons as both Christian Tadian and Lennox Brown check into the lineup. For Council Bluffs Lincoln, sitting down will be Josh Dix and Noah Sambothi. Gruber in the front court. Lifts the ball left side to Lennox Brown. Now skip pass over on the right to Gruber. Dribbles baseline as the ball stolen away by Moses. Ball still loose to the floor. And we're going to call a jump ball. As the Maroons, Sam Hughes, tied up to Dean. It'll be Dowling basketball in the alternate possession. Minute 25 remaining, first quarter. 12-10. Dowling with the lead here in this boys contest. Reminder, we'll have girls basketball, the regionals, Saturday night. Dowling will host Linn-Mar of Marion on Saturday night at the Dowling Gym. Pre-game 6:45. They'll tip off at 7, and now substitutions. Josh Dix returns to the lineup. So does Noah Sambothi for Council Bluffs Lincoln. Sitting down will be J.R. Kanaz, who was in there briefly wearing number 2, a 6'4 junior. He'll sit down along with Jamison Gruber. All right, Lennox Brown. Pass goes on the left, Brock to Dedian, guarded by Moses. Backs his way in. Shot up, blocked by Moses. They're going to call a jump ball. Excellent anticipation that time by Jalen Moses of Dowling Catholic. Jalen on the year with his 5th block now. And a jump ball will be possession to the Lynx. So Council Bluffs Lincoln will throw it in. Dix will throw it in. Gets in the lane. A shot up. And finally bouncing through for Noah Sambothi. Gets his first basket. So now the third player for Council Bluffs Lincoln to score. Dowling's had 4 players in the scoring column tonight. Here's Lynch with it in the front court for Dowling. Lynch setting the ball screen for Riedel, right side. Matt kicks it out to Lynch. Andrew down the lane. His shot up. No good. Drew the foul. Will be on Sambothi. And Andrew Lynch will go to the line. On Sambothi, his first foul. First foul of the contest for the Lynx. Andrew Lynch to the line for Dowling. Andrew, a 54% free throw shooter. First free throw is no good. Stay tuned at halftime. We're going to talk to one or both of his parents. Michael and Kelly Lynch will join me at halftime. 39 seconds remaining, first quarter, tied at 12. Dowling trying to retake the lead here with Lynch's second free throw coming, and it's short. Rebound Dowling. Chase with the rebound in the lane. They didn't box him out. Out to Simon Daniel, just checked in. Underneath, the pass goes to Lynch, and it's stolen away by Josh Dix. Here comes Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln, and their best player is Josh Dix, and he's guarded by Simon Daniel now with 20 seconds remaining. Maroons trying to hold for the last shot. Now we've got double dribble called on Christian Tadian, young man who's been recruited by 5 or 6 NAIA schools. Now a little offense, defense for Dowling. Riggs, Gregory, and Riedel check in. Moses and Chase. Mikey Chase will check out. As will Lynch. So here's Riedel. I don't think he's left the court. 8 seconds remaining. Tied at 12. Riedel in the lane spins. Reverse layup. Good with the left hand. He went right around Tadian. Now a half-court shot by Dix is up and no good. And we have come to the end of the first quarter here at Council Bluffs Lincoln High School with the score. Dowling Catholic 14, Council Bluffs Lincoln 12. I'm Mark Amadale along with our studio producer Jeff Piggott, back with the second quarter here in Council Bluffs after these messages.
Thank you, construction professionals, for underwriting our show, Man Up, heard Mondays at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Construction professionals have been long supporters of Iowa Catholic Radio, and we've seen their work. It's beautiful.
They do remodeling or new construction that is innovative, functional, and designing what you want. It's a family business built on a strong foundation to create a new or remodeled home that is uniquely yours.
cpcustomhomes.com. From our family to yours, God bless. Thank you, construction professionals.
Thank you, Dental Associates, for underwriting Dowling Catholic Sports 365. With over 40 years' experience, Dental Associates is a group dental practice with the mission of promoting optimum health and well-being to all patients, providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry for the entire family. Message underwritten by Dr. Kenton Gleichman, Dr. Steve Karbaka, and Dr. Ben Nagel. Dental Associates, addressing your smile, needs, and dreams. Online at DesMoines-DentalAssociates.com.
Iowa Catholic Radio, KWKY Des Moines, K233BT Des Moines, KIHS Adel. Listen online anytime at iowacatholicradio.com or download the Iowa Catholic Radio app.
And welcome back to Council Bluffs here at Council Bluffs Lincoln High School, the home of the Lynx. I'm Mark Amadale with tonight's boys game. Second quarter we start. Dowling Catholic leading Council Bluffs Lincoln 14-12. Now the lob pass by Riedel inside to Riggs is stolen away. A little too strong for Ryan Riggs to handle, and the other way we go. Here's Council Bluffs Lincoln, right to left. And now a corner three by Dix is no good. Josh Dix with the miss, and the rebound Dowling and Riggs. Mikey Chase in the Dowling lineup. Sam Hughes in there. Now feed inside to Riggs. His layup's good, and that is an assist to Simon Daniel. And Riedel now with 6 points here in the first half. The Maroons lead by 4, 16-12. Dowling's largest lead was 8 points in the first quarter. The Lynx' largest lead was 2. Now on the baseline, here's Gruber, and he loses out of bounds. And they say it went off of Sam Hughes. It'll be Dowling, or rather, Council Bluffs Lincoln basketball. Lennox Brown will check out of the Lynx lineup. And he'll be replaced by J.R. Kanaz, who was in there briefly, a 6'4 junior. Now they work underneath, and a shot blocked by Riggs, but inside, Noah Sambothi gets the rebound and puts it through. So second effort that time by Sambothi, who has 4 for their 6'6 forward. And it's 16-14 Dowling by 2. 6:50 remaining. Gregory for 3 in the corner, no good. Riggs with the offensive glass. Looking for some help, tries to get it to Hughes, he does. Sam on the baseline, and he dribbles it on the baseline, out of bounds to Council Bluffs Lincoln. Second time that's happened tonight. Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio brought to you in part by Mercy One, Kemen, and Dental Associates. And again, a reminder, our next broadcast here on Iowa Catholic Radio, high school basketball, will be the girls' regional semifinal this Saturday night. Dowling hosting Linn-Mar of Marion. Now an alley-oop pass, and they flush it home. Sambothy on the lob by Jamison Gruber. And Sambothy with his 6 points. With his 6-point, and it's tied at 16, Dowling and Council Bluffs Lincoln. Now with the basketball, the bounce pass by Hughes is off the foot of a Council Bluffs Lincoln player, out of bounds to Dowling. The Maroons inbound underneath their own basket as they go left to right in front of us here. I want to thank Jeff Novotny. He's the athletic director, and tonight filling in as a PA announcer here at Council Bluffs Lincoln, as their normal PA announcer is not available. Now Riggs underneath to Riedel, and he spins in a lane, and a shot up and good right over Josh Dix. And Riedel with 8 first-half points. Dowling back in front 18-16 with just under 6 minutes remaining here in the second quarter from the Lynx gym. All right, Council Bluffs Lincoln against Dowling's man. Here's Gruber with it. Spins out of in the lane. Kicks it out to Sambothy. His shot is no good. Underneath, a shot up and no good by Tadian. And that might have been partially blocked by Riggs, but offensive rebound, Canas. Now a long three, up and good by Jamison Gruber. Gruber with his 5th point, 2nd field goal. And Dowling's lead is now 19-18. Or excuse me, Council Bluffs Lincoln up 19-18. With 5:15 remaining. Riggs for 3 in the right wing. It's no good. And the rebound, Tadian. Christian Tadian with the rebound, the 6'5 senior post player. He's got several NAIA schools look at him. Now Tadian down the lane against Riggs. Jump stops, now kicks underneath, and a slam dunk by Sambothy as Tadian fed him, and a timeout Dowling. So Sambothy with 8 points in the first half for Council Bluffs Lincoln, and Dowling's Matt Riedel with 8 points. And right now, Council Bluffs Lincoln with their largest lead of the night, 21-18 with 5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter on Iowa Catholic Radio. And we want to remind you, want to thank Mercy One, Kemen, and our good friends at Construction Professionals for providing us their support throughout the high school basketball and football seasons as we feature the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Mark Amadale, as we are just above courtside. We're in the second level, broadcasting from the balcony here at Council Bluffs Lincoln. Flying solo tonight. Let's take a look at the Class 4A top 10 that came out earlier this week. Cedar Falls still the number 1 team in Class 4A. West Des Moines Valley now has moved up to number 2. Waukee is 3rd. Council Bluffs Lincoln. Dowling's opponent tonight is number 4. Ames comes in at number 5. Dubuque Hempstead is 6th. Pleasant Valley 7th. Johnston is number 8. Cedar Rapids Kennedy is 9th. Ankeny Centennial is 10th. And receiving votes dominated by the CIML. Southeast Polk, Des Moines North. Dowling as Riggs gets underneath it. He slams it home on the entry pass by Sam Hughes. So Ryan Riggs with his 6th point tonight. And Dowling cuts the lead to 1. It's 21-20, Council Bluffs Lincoln. I mentioned Southeast Polk, Des Moines North, West Des Moines Dowling, Ottumwa, and Des Moines Hoover all receiving votes. And another 3 by Jamison Gruber. He now has 8 points in the contest. 3 from the right wing, and now Dowling immediately down court, trailing by 4, and a whistle and a foul called on the Lynx. And that'll be Jaden Reese, who just checked in for the Lynx. That'll be his first foul, team foul number 3. Or check that, team foul number 2 on Council Bluffs Lincoln. They get the ball in, Riedel does to Gregory, to Riggs. They look to lob it into Gregory, and they can't get it to him. Well defended by the Lynx's man-to-man defense. They've been in it all night. Now they lob it into Riggs, and he's going to be held, and a foul called on Josh Dix. So on Josh Dix, that'll be his first foul, team foul number 3 on the Lynx. So both teams with 3 fouls each. With 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the second quarter, Jalen Moses checks in for Dowling, and Gregory will sit down. They lob it into Riggs. Nice job of getting the ball. It was a little high for him, and he does a little turnaround shot in the lane. Good. Ryan Riggs with his 8th point, and it's 24-22. Council Bluffs Lincoln by 2, and now an illegal screen called on the Lynx. We'll see who the foul is on away from the action. And this will be called once again on Reese. Jaden Reese, the 5'10 senior, comes in. Less than 30 seconds and picks up 2 fouls. As Lennox Brown returns to the lineup, Canaz will sit down, as will Reese for the Lynx. 24-22. Council Bluffs Lincoln with a 2-point lead. Dowling with the basketball. Here's Riggs, left baseline on the left block. And a little up and under move against Christian Tadian. And Riggs with his 10th point. 24 all. Other way we go. And now in transition, a shot off the glass is good by Jamison Gruber. Gruber with his 10th point. And it's 26-24, Council Bluffs Lincoln. Corner three by Riebe was no good. Weak side rebound to Tadian, and the Lynx have it. Now underneath, and a reverse layup is no good by Sanbothi. He wanted to dunk it, but then Riggs was right there. He had to alter the shot, and now Dowling with the rebound off the missed shot. Riedel in the lane. He has a shot blocked by Dix out of bounds. It'll be Dowling basketball as Gregory returns to the lineup for Dowling. And checking in for the first time tonight, Carson Brown, the 6'1 junior. Simon Daniel, Jalen Moses check out for the Maroons. Riedel inbound it. It'll be Carson Brown, Sam Hughes. Now underneath, Gregory loses the ball, and Riedel, the three guards, with Riggs and Gregory in the post. Carson Brown with it, guarded by Lennox Brown. Now in the lane is Hughes, and he travels with the basketball. Came to a jump stop, but couldn't get his body stopped, and he drug his pivot foot. Turnover against Dowling with 2:45 remaining. Maroons averaging nearly 15 turnovers on the season. Council Bluffs Lincoln averaging just 9 turnovers on the season, and the Lynx will inbound the ball and go the full court. 2:40 remaining, first half, 26-24. Council Bluffs Lincoln leading Dowling here in this boys-only contest. Dowling boys will wrap up regular season play tomorrow night at Des Moines East. They'll tip it off at 6:15. I believe that Des Moines East will have a link on their Twitter and Facebook page for the game to watch it. We will not be broadcasting tomorrow night's game. Our next broadcast will be Saturday night, Dowling girls in action. Now they inbound the ball to Dix. His shot from the right elbow, no good. Rebound Gregory and Dowling. 2:20 remaining. Dowling trailing by 2. Here's Riedel coming off a ball screen by Lynch. On to Carson Brown on the baseline to Lynch. Kicks it out to Riedel. Nice ball movement by Dowling. Now Riedel, dribble handoff to Brown. Carson in the lane. Reverse layup is no good. He has it partially blocked, but Lennox Brown will pick up the foul, and Carson Brown to the free throw line. So Lennox Brown with his first foul, the 6'3 senior. Going to play football at Morningside. 2:07 remaining in the first half. Carson at the line for Dowling, and his first free throw good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Carson's first free throws of the season. Second free throw coming. 26-25. Council Bluffs Lincoln by 1. Riedel has to get out of been taken out of the game. He's got an issue with his hand. Might have a cut hand. That is his shooting hand, so we'll see how this transpires. Simon Daniel in for him. So it'll be Hughes and Carson Brown, Simon Daniel, the three guards with Gregory and Riggs. Dowling stays man-to-man. Here's Lennox Brown with it. Dribbles to the free throw line. Now kicks it out in the corner to Gruber on the right wing. Now they switch it over to the left wing with Brown. They work the left side. Jake Duffy in the contest right now, 6'8 junior in for Council Bluffs Lincoln. And now a steal by Dowling. Duffy's pass intercepted and deflected. Riggs has it. And he gets it to Hughes. Sam with it. Minute and a half remaining. Dowling and Council Bluffs Lincoln tied at 26 here in Council Bluffs. Carson Brown with the basketball. Leaves it for Hughes. Well defended, Jamison Gruber. Hughes picks up his dribble, left elbow. Out to Carson Brown. Dowling trying to work a little clock. And the Maroons now will bring it out to half court with Carson Brown on the dribble. To Riggs, top of the key. Won't shoot it. Guarded by Jake Duffy, the 6'8 junior who just checked in. Out to Hughes. Maroons not in any hurry with 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Tied at 26. Brown with it. Dowling's possession being very patient here. Near steal, Simon Daniel has it. In the lane he goes around, and a shot is no good. Blocked by Tadea and out of bounds to Dowling with 41 seconds remaining. And they're going to put Sanbothi back in the lineup. He'll replace Jake Duffy. And good news for the Maroons, Matt Riedel coming in, and a good job by Carson Brown. Riedel in, had to get his hand taped up, must have got a little bit of a cut on his finger. Now they inbound it to Riggs, a shot in the baseline, good from 10 feet, left side, over Christian Tadian. So Ryan Riggs with 12 first half points. Dowling leads by 2 with 25 seconds remaining. The Lynx with it. They're going to be patient and hold for the last shot. Here's Gruber between the circles, guarded by Hughes with 10 seconds remaining. Coming off a ball screen. Down the lane he goes with the left hand. A shot up and good. Jamison Gruber got a ball screen from Tadian. Bruins inbound the ball, and the shot will not count if it goes. The half-court shot, no good by Hughes. So we've come to halftime here in Council Bluffs. Dowling and Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln tied at 28 as Council Bluffs Lincoln outscored Dowling 16-14 in that second quarter, as the Maroons had a 14-point lead, or had a 2-point lead rather, at the end of the first quarter. But we're at halftime right now, and our halftime score: Dowling 28 and Council Bluffs Lincoln 28. I want to thank our sponsors here tonight: Mercy One, Kemen, and Dental Associates. And we're going to take a break here at halftime. Jeff Piggott is our studio producer. I'm Mark Amadale. We'll be back with the Lynch family. We're going to break down their son's first half performance. I've got Michael and Kelly Lynch with me, and we're going to talk about what the Dowling parents have been doing behind the scenes, besides getting over here to Council Bluffs. Stay tuned for halftime. Again, we're tied at 28, Dowling and Council Bluffs Lincoln, here on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio's broadcast of Dowling Catholic sports and activities is provided by Kemen, a global ingredient manufacturer using science to transform the quality of life for 80% of the world. Kemen is on the leading edge of molecular science, manufacturing more than 500 specialty ingredients for the human and animal health and nutrition, pet food, aquaculture, nutraceutical, food technologies, crop technologies, and textile industries. Kemen strives to sustainably transform the quality of life every day for 80% of the world with their products and services. Kemen, using science to transform the world. Online at kemen.com.
Thank you to Mercy One for their support of Iowa Catholic Radio. From the cardiovascular experts at the Iowa Heart Center to the pediatric services of Mercy Children's Hospital and Clinics, Mercy provides complete care for Central Iowa's adults and children with more than 50 primary care and specialty clinics in the Des Moines area. Find a convenient Mercy One location near you. Online at mercydesmoines.org.
Council Bluffs Gymnasium. Mark Amadale here at halftime as Dowling and Council Bluffs Lincoln tied at 28 in this boys contest. And I'm joined by the Lynch family here in Iowa Catholic Radio. We can get through all the music and festivities going on. Love to see that. And Michael and Kelly Lynch, welcome to you both.
Thank you.
We brought you up here to analyze Andrew's first half performance. Let me look at the book here. Let's see, your son Andrew. I have University of Iowa football preferred walk-on. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, we got the right guy. 0 for 2 at the free throw line.
You know, he was at the gym shooting last night too, so I was a little sad that neither of those went down. But I was glad he was aggressive and took it hard to the hole.
Kelly, somebody was supposed to be rebounding for him. Obviously, your husband Michael wasn't, but somebody needed a rebound for him.
Well, you know, he goes to the gym at 9, 10 o'clock at night, so it was not me rebounding.
We're joined by the Lynches, Kelly and Michael, of course, part of the Dowling senior parents. And let's see, one gal graduated Dowling. Andrew's going to graduate here in the spring, and you have one more moving through, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, he'll be a freshman next year.
Lewis?
8th grader at Sacred Heart.
All right. Yeah, Sacred Heart. Yep. Shout out to all those folks.
Sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
All right. Well, I invited you because we've been kind of going back and forth with some things. Let me tell you, senior night was impressive. I'm just impressed And Michael, I don't know how much you did a great job with this program, by the way, Michael. I want to compliment you.
I will admit right now I had nothing to do with that.
Well, then, Kelly, you did a great job with this
Thank
program
you.
on senior night. Color
Thank
pictures.
You bet.
The font's big enough for radio announcers to read and all that.
Absolutely. Props to the parents that all help with that. Colin Gardeno at Dowling does a great job helping put that together. So looks good.
See, Dowling this year with, 10 seniors?
10.
That's just on the basketball team, not to mention the support staff and all that. And this is a group, Michael, you probably can talk more about this. Look at Dylan Smith, Sam Hughes, Jack Reddicky, Ryan Riggs. Ryan Riggs is a 4-year player. I've seen him way too many times.
Yep.
Simon Daniel, Matt Riedel, of course, Jalen Moses, who just moved in this summer, and Adam Bialzak, along with this guy named Andrew Lynch.
Yep.
Unbelievable. 10 of them.
10.
You've seen them play probably quite a bit in all sports.
I have. It's a pretty tight-knit group. A lot of good friends in those groups. And as you're a parent, you probably get involved in coaching when they're younger, and you kind of see them at that young age, and it's really fun to see them progress, to be 17 to 18-year-old young men and be able to do some pretty neat things on a basketball court.
Well, I know, Kelly, the kids all said what their favorite memory was, and a few of them said it's about a year ago. That was a game I lost my voice over at Iowa Western Community College. What a game that was. You knocked off the same Council Bluffs Lincoln team. That was a very exciting memory for some of these seniors.
Yeah, that was Andrew's one of his favorites. In front of that crowd, he said that night when they pulled up, it was like the whole city was in the parking lot tailgating. We're going to beat these Dowling Catholic boys easy. And he said it was just the best feeling ever. To come out, they were up. They didn't even score a point in the first quarter, I don't believe, that game last year.
I believe it was a shutout, as you mentioned. And the Bruins with the win there, let's see, 58-35, the final. So that was a great memory. Anytime you punch your ticket to go to state, that's a tremendous memory. But the one thing I remembered is the kids kind of bonding together, being together all these years. And it's all going to come to an end soon because the season will be over with. Hopefully it's the middle of March, not the beginning of it. But, Mike, it's got to be a lot of memories getting child number 2 through.
Yeah, and we're hoping we can get our 3rd state tournament trip in a row here, which would be a pretty good feat, I think, for these boys. So, I think they're playing pretty hard right now. They're seeming like they're coming together at the right time of year. They always do under OC. Yeah. And I'm hoping we can make another run.
Well, hopefully that's in the cards. We'll find out more next week, but you got a first-round bye. Yep. That's always nice. Get a week to prepare for your opponent. Kelly, what are some of the things happening behind the scenes? I know the Dowling parents are very active. I know there's parents at each level, the freshman, sophomore, obviously junior and seniors for a lot of sports. But you work in the office, the admissions office. Shout out to Tasha Eichheit.
Absolutely.
My former football commentator's best friend, Dave Barcoulier, and Tasha. It's like, oh, my gosh, these two kids have been around a long time. But
you bet.
What are some of the things that this group of parents at Dowling, I know you guys all, highs and lows, injuries, sickness, all this COVID word that's been going on for a year?
Yeah, we don't like that word.
Talk a little about that, Kelly.
It's amazing. From working there, I do a lot between the football program and basketball program. So being there, it's really nice because I'm right down the hall from Coach Wilson, right down the hall from Coach OC. OC likes to start us freshman year. So I've been the parent since freshman year. Because then you just keep adding on. You kind of, how things work. But these parents, these senior parents, some of the best. Like, you need anything, and they're on it. It's really sad this year that we're missing out on certain things. Like, usually we have team meals every Thursday at somebody's house. And that, you notice on the senior night thing, team dinners is one of the most favorite memories of some of the kids.
Yep.
So they're really missing that this year. But our parents have pulled together. We've provided breakfast for the boys when we can. We just gave them some wristbands, finish strong. Want them to finish their senior year strong. And, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that people don't see between us and all the coaches and everything they do. So
I know the coaches at Dowling appreciate the parent support. And sometimes things can kind of go sideways where there might be issues, but most of the time it's support. Michael, I got to ask you, I saw in Ryan Riggs' bio, he said his favorite memory, basketball memory, is some kid named Lynch breaking the light in the small gym. Was that your kid?
I think that's Andrew, yeah.
Did you pay the bill yet?
I believe the story was in the small gym, and I think he kicked the basketball, which I don't know why he'd ever kick a basketball. That's soccer or football. Maybe he thought he was playing football, I guess.
Well, I think it was freshman year, and actually the funny thing is that was going to be Andrew's favorite memory, but he decided not to use that one, and then Riggs
picked it up. That is awesome.
Maybe he never got in trouble for it. He was trying to bring it into the public eye. I don't know.
Somebody got blamed, and I'm sure it all was settled. Again, we're at halftime here in Council Bluffs. Dowling and Council Bluffs Lincoln tied at 28. The Lynx ranked number 4 with the record of 16-3. Dowling's record 8-8. Joined by Mr. and Mrs. Lynch, Michael and Kelly. And you said you had one more to get through. And there'll be a lot of memories come this spring. But what I have to ask you, you're going to trade this Dowling garb in, which I've done a few times, in for a college garb. Where is your Hawkeye stuff at? Is it being accumulated now, Michael?
We're starting to accumulate more and more every day, and we're just so excited for Andrew to have that opportunity, and we're really looking forward to the next 4 years to come, 5 years, however long he's there, and it's a great program. When you send your kid to college, you want to make sure it's a great fit, and there are people there who are going to take care of them, and we know that's going to happen there. So
have plenty of support.
We're happy.
Yeah.
Kelly, any parting words for our listeners? Somebody that might be listening, give a shout out to a family member or whoever.
Oh gosh, grandparents for sure. We've got Jim and Mary Lynch, Mary Cook, Debbie Lawrence are every single game, either listening to you guys or watching on the links.
Sure.
But yeah, huge shout out to also just to Dowling Catholic. Obviously, being in the admissions program there, it's a great place. Great place to send your kids. So
no question about that. You and Tasha do a great job. Say hello to Mrs. Power, Kirby Power.
Oh, I work right behind
Kathy
her.
Power.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Classmate, St. Anthony.
Okay.
Class of 76.
All right.
Yeah, so we've got great students, great teachers, great staff. It's just a great place to be.
And I have great parents up here. Well, the second half is going to start. I'll give it back to our studio. Michael, Kelly, thank you very much.
Thanks
for
you
having
for all
us.
you do. Yes.
You bet.
Go Maroons.
Safe trip home. All right, we'll take a break, come back with the start of the second half, tied at 28 here on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio and Dowling Catholic Sports is provided in part by Ashworth Vision Clinic. With 2 licensed optometrists, Barbara Sheets, a Dowling graduate, and Dr. Craig Harper, the Ashworth Vision Clinic team provides complete eye exams, contact lenses, glasses, glaucoma testing, and pre- and post-operative care. Ashworth Vision Clinic is located at 60th and Ashworth in West Des Moines. 515-440-4610 or online, ashworthvision.com.
This is Matt Wilkham, Executive Director for Iowa Catholic Radio. Thank you for the many gifts and notes of encouragement we receive every day from listeners who are impacted by the positive message on Iowa Catholic Radio. Remember, our Spring Carathon starts Monday, February 22nd. Please prayerfully consider a pledge of $30 a month by calling 515-223-1150 or at iowacatholicradio.com. Thank you again, and may God bless you for your generosity.
And we're back here at the Council Bluffs Lincoln Gymnasium. Mark Amadale flying solo tonight as Council Bluffs Lincoln now with the basketball underway here in the third quarter, and a slam dunk by Noah Sambothi. He now has 10 points for the Lynx, and it's 30-28 as we were tied at 28 at halftime. And the Maroons had the basketball. They go right to left as we are positions right behind the scorer's table in both benches. Dowling bench to our left. That's the way the Maroons are going. And underneath, and a shot up and no good there. It was blocked inside by Sambothi with the left hand. Simon Daniels shot. Dowling coaches thought it was goaltending. They play on. Here's to Dean. He has the ball stolen away by Gregory. Gregory down court against Gruber, and they're going to call him for the travel, I believe, or a foul. What we got? Yep, they're going to get the foul on Gruber, and that'll be his first. Take a look at the scoring in this first half. Dowling Catholic led by Ryan Riggs with 12 points at halftime. 8 points for Matt Riedel. 3 points for Simon Daniel. And 3 points for Jack Gregory. Maroons with the basketball. Riedel with it. Turnaround shot in the lane, no good. Right over Josh Dix. And the rebound out to the Lynx. And now corner three, missing everything by Sambothi is no good. Rebound comes out to Dowling and Riedel. And now we got a whistle and a foul. We have a reach-in foul as Riedel drew the contact. And this will be on Tadian. That'll be his first. Bruins went 2 for 4 at the free throw line in the first half. Dowling with the basketball, the inbound the ball. First, check that second team foul on the Lynx here in the second half as Riggs with the 10-footer left side, no good. Ball slipped away, and Riggs with it to Riedel. Matt with it down court. He'll spin in the lane. His shot up and no good. Rebound Riedel. And his putback is blocked and a foul called. Good hustle that time by Matt. May not have had the best angle. Lennox Brown will pick up the foul. That is his second of the night on Council Bluffs Lincoln with 5:05 remaining here in the third quarter. Free throws coming for Riedel. Matt tonight with 8 points, all in the first half. And his first free throw is good. Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio, brought to you in part by Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construct Professionals, and Dental Associates. Riedel makes them both. He now has 10 points. So he and Riggs in double figures for Dowling. And it's tied at 30, Dowling and Council Bluffs Lincoln here on Iowa Catholic Radio. Mark Amadale from the Council Bluffs Lincoln Gymnasium. Lynx with it. They go left to right. Corner three by Kanaz is no good. Offensive rebound, Dix. And it has a ball stolen away by Riedel. Riedel down court. Tries to feed Gregory. And it goes out of bounds as Gregory ran out of room and he tossed it off the back of Jamison Gruber. Something you won't see very often. We may see it on the replay on our big board here. As Lennox Brown will check out of the Lynx lineup, and Gruber will replace him. Underneath is Simon Daniel to Gregory for three. It's up and no good. He leaves it short. The rebound, Kanaz is in there. J.R. Kanaz. Now down court is Dix, and the lane. His shot is blocked by Gregory. As we're tied at 30. Skip pass over the right side. This is Gruber. Dribbles to the right elbow. Leaves it on the right block for Bothi. Noah Sambothi nearly lost it to Kanaz, and he picks it back up. Lynx will launch a shot right in front of their bench. That's by Dix. It's no good. Out of bounds off of Sambothi. So Dowling basketball with 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Dowling 30 and Council Bluffs Lincoln 30. Now re-entering the lineup, Jake Duffy. Checked in early in the first half. He'll replace Christian Tadian at the post. Also out will be Josh Dix. And he'll be replaced by Gruber, who rechecks into the lineup. Now, Moses for three off the bench. It's no good. Leaves it long. And the rebound out of bounds to Council Bluffs Lincoln. 3:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Tied at 30, Dowling Catholic and Council Bluffs Lincoln. Non-conference boys contest tonight. Dowling will face Des Moines East tomorrow night, 6:15 at the East High Gym. That'll be their final regular season game. Maroons will have a week off, and they will host a semifinal sub-state game against the winner of East and Des Moines North. That game will be played on Monday. Here's a shot in the lane, no good by Gruber. Rebound Dowling. And here's Riedel with it, and a blocking foul called on Tadian, I believe. Let's see who gets off the floor, and it will be Lennox Brown, excuse me. Brown with his third foul. Riedel went down the lane and drew contact. That was a call. It was a 50-50 call. Could have went either way. We're tied at 30, Dowling inbounding. 3:19 remaining, third quarter. They lob it into Riggs, and his shot is blocked. Blocked by Duffy with contact there. Rebound comes down to the Lynx. They go down court, and Gruber draws the foul as he goes in the lane. He had two players, and it's Mikey Chase that'll pick up the foul. It's a non-shooting foul, so the Lynx will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. As Jaden Reese checks in, the 5'10 senior, they lob it in. And a shot off the glass, good by Jake Duffy. Duffy with his first 2 points comes off the bench, 6'8 junior. And it's 32-30, the Lynx by 2, Dowling with the ball. Here's Riggs with it, top of the key. To Hughes, and now the ball stolen away. Hughes loses it into the hands of Reese. Dix with it to Reese. They work the left side. Now Tadian with it, works against Moses, turns and draws the foul, and I think Riggs got him. Either Riggs or Moses got him. I'm going to give it on, the foul will be on Riggs. That'll be his second. As Lynch and Simon Daniels set to check in the Dowling lineup. Christian Tadian to the free throw line. Comes in averaging 8 points a contest. Had 2 in the first half and is yet to score. First free throw is no good. Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio brought to you in part by Mercy One, Kemen, and Dental Associates. We mentioned Dowling playing Des Moines East tomorrow night in their final regular season game. Up next for Council Bluffs Lincoln, they will play Saturday as the second free throw is good by Tadian. He now has 3 points. They play Saturday at Millard West. And that game will be at 1:45 across the Missouri River into Omaha. And then the Lynx will have a week off, and they'll host the winner of Council Bluffs Jefferson and Sioux City West. That sub-state will be played on Monday. They'll play it here on Friday. And now in the lane, Riedel, and he draws the foul. A lot of contact in there, and the officials trying to hone in on it. Duffy picks up the foul, his first. 2:20 remaining. Third quarter. 33-30 is our score. It was tied at 28 at halftime. And a very low-scoring third quarter. Now substitution, Sambothi checking in. Checking out will be Duffy, who picked up the foul for the Lynx. Now Riedel at the line. 2 for 2 tonight at the line. And his second free throw is good. He goes 1 for 2. He now has 11 points. It's 33-31. The Lynx with the lead, and underneath, Tadian got caught under the basket and tried to stretch, and foul called on Moses for Dowling. Jalen will pick up his first. Team foul number 3 on Dowling. 5 team fouls on the Lynx, and free throws coming for Tadian again. First free throw is good. Almost wanted to roll out and didn't. Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio brought to you in part by Dental Associates, Kemen, and Mercy One. Jamison Gruber, 10 points in the first half, is held scoreless here in the second half. Second free throw good by Tadian, and he has 5 points. Josh Dix with 5 points all in the first half. Noah Sambothi had 8 points. He now has 10 to Sambothi and Gruber leading scorers for Council Bluffs Lincoln with 10 points each, and Duffy with 2. Dowling with the basketball. They lob it in to Riggs. Backdoor cut by Simon Dan. His shot up and blocked. Blocked once again by Sambothi, and a rebound out to the Lynx. Here is Dix for 3, and it's good. Dix with his 8th point. That's his second 3 of the night. We got a timeout on the floor. Minute 46 remaining here in the third quarter, and Council Bluffs Lincoln with their largest lead, 38-31 over Dowling Catholic here in Iowa Catholic Radio from Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln High School, and that is a 30-second timeout. The officials get together, and we'll keep it here. I want to thank Mercy One, Kemen, and Dental Associates for supporting our broadcast tonight here in Iowa Catholic Radio. I want to thank Michael and Kelly Lynch for joining me at halftime. Jeff Piggott is our studio producer. I'm Mark Amadale. Thanks for joining us tonight here in Iowa Catholic Radio. I think I ran down the top 10 in Class 4A. I'll do it once again. Cedar Falls, #1 ranked team. These rankings come out by the Associated Press every Monday. It's Cedar Falls, West Des Moines Valley now at #2, Waukee, Council Bluffs Lincoln. Dowling's opponent tonight at 4 and Ames at 5. 6 through 10 has Dubuque Hempstead, Pleasant Valley, Johnson at #8, Kennedy of Cedar Rapids 9th, the team that beat Dowling on Saturday. and Ankeny Centennial at number 10. And a host of CIML schools receiving votes. Here's Riggs on the right block. Puts the shot up and draws the foul. It's no good. A foul on Duffy. Nope. Check that. They're going to get Gruber for the reach-in foul. That'll be his second. So Jamison Gruber with his second foul. 16 foul on the Lynx, and free throws coming for Riggs. And Ryan's first free throw is good. That is his first point of the second half. He had 12 points at halftime, did Ryan Riggs. Second free throw good. Riggs 2 for 2 at the line. Dowling 5 out of 6 at the line here in the third quarter. It's a 38-33. Council Bluffs Lincoln lead with a minute and a half to play over Dowling here at the Lynx Gym in Council Bluffs. Glad you can join us tonight on Iowa Catholic Radio. Boys only game. Now we got a whistle and a foul on Simon Daniel, I believe. So Simon picks up his second foul. And now the Lynx will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. They lob it into Gruber, top of the key. Spins in the lane. His shot up, blocked by Gregory. Rebound comes out to Dowling. And the Maroons now in transition. That is Sam Hughes with it. The ball tipped out of bounds as Andrew Lynch, who was in there momentarily for Dowling, checks out and Riggs back in. And Dowling will throw it in. So it'll be Hughes, Simon Daniel, and Riedel, the three guards. Riedel down the lane. His shot up and no good. Might have been partially blocked by Tadian, and the rebound comes out to Tadian. The other way we go. Lynx with it. They work underneath. This is Sam Bowie, and he draws the foul. Foul will be called on Dowling and Gregory. That'll be his first foul. 15 foul on Dowling, and free throws coming here. There's Noah Sambothi at the line. His first free throw is good. He's got 11 points tonight. I want to thank Mercy One, Kemen, and Ashworth Vision Clinic for supporting our broadcast. Second free throw is no good. So Sambothi with 11 points tonight. And the Maroons now with the basketball. They go right to left. Here's Riggs, left block, spins. Ball poked away by Duffy into the hands of Riedel, and he throws it away. Down court is Dix. His shot up and no good. It was blocked by Gregory, but a foul called. I don't think it was on. It wasn't on Matt Riedel. It was on Simon Daniel. 34 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 39-33 is our score. Council Bluffs Lincoln leading Dowling. First free throw no good by Dix. 73% free throw shooter on the year. He has 8 points tonight. He's our leading scorer, averaging 19.5. And he now has 47 threes. Second free throw no good, and we got a whistle and a foul on Gregory as he got tangled up with Duffy. And on Jack, that'll be his second foul, and that'll be the 17th foul on Dowling. It'll be a 1-and-1. And free throws coming for Jake Duffy. Duffy, a 50% free throw shooter. He and Gregory got locked up. Jack had the inside position, but somehow Jack got his arm bar inside. That's that one they work on in college where it's illegal. You can't hook him. It looked like what he did, and he banks the first free throw in. Duffy now with 3 points. 6'8" junior. 40-33 is our score. Second free throw good. 4 points for Duffy off the bench. 41-33. Council Bluffs Lincoln leads Dowling. 30 seconds remaining, third quarter. Here's Hughes across the timeline. Hughes and Riedel will play catch out in the perimeter. Mikey Chase in there now. He has in the corner. He'll launch a three. It's up. Good! Mikey Chase from a corner three. That cuts the lead to 5 with 12 seconds remaining and a timeout called by Jason Isaacson and Council Bluffs Lincoln with 11 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and this will be a 30-second timeout. He just did a little offense-defense here, as will Dowling. Lynch will come in and for the Maroons. Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio brought to you in part by Construction Professionals, Kemen, and Dental Associates. Mark Amadeo here at the Council Bluffs Lincoln Gym. Glad you could join us tonight. Thursday night, boys basketball. Council Bluffs Lincoln. They've won 10 in a row. Record is 16-3. They're ranked number 4 in Class 4A, and their head coach is Jason Isaacson in his 9th year. Dowling Catholic with a record of 8-8. They've won 3 of their last 4 games, including upset wins over Ankeny Centennial and Johnston last week. Maroons losing on Saturday to 9th-ranked Cedar Rapids Kennedy, 64-60. The Maroons are 5-5 against top 10 teams in Class 4A this year. Now to Dean for 3, it's no good. Rebound Gregory. And the half-court shot no good by Riedel. And we've come to the end of the third quarter with the score. Council Bluffs Lincoln 41, Dowling Catholic 36. We'll take a break, come back with the fourth quarter here on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Thank you, Construction Professionals, for your support of Dowling Catholic Sports 365. Construction Professionals is a family-owned business dedicated to our customers. Whether designing, building, or renovating, we are here to better serve you. Our passion for quality craftsmanship, paired with our dedication to creativity, result in a home that reflects your personality, style, and family function. Construction Professionals. Design, build, renovate. CPCustomHomes.com. From our family to yours. God bless.
Thank you, Dental Associates, for underwriting Dowling Catholic Sports 365. With over 40 years' experience, Dental Associates is a group dental practice with the mission of promoting optimum health and well-being to all patients, providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry for the entire family. Message underwritten by Dr. Kenton Gleichman, Dr. Steve Karbaka, and Dr. Ben Nagel. Dental Associates, addressing your smile, needs, and dreams. Online at DesMoines-DentalAssociates.com.
Iowa Catholic Radio, KWKY Des Moines, K233BT Des Moines, KIHS Adel. Listen online anytime at iowacatholicradio.com or download the Iowa Catholic Radio app. The following is a Dowling Catholic Sports.
And we're back here at the Council Bluffs Lincoln Gymnasium on the first possession of the third quarter. Jack Gregory for 3, and it's good. So Gregory tonight with his 6th point. And then back the other way, Council Bluffs Lincoln, and a shot up and good by Josh Dix. Dix with his 11th point. And then Riedel comes back and scores for the Maroons. So back-to-back scoring as both teams now picking it up after a low scoring. Riedel with 13 points, and now they work underneath. The shot by Duffy is no good, gets his own rebound. Shot blocked by Gregory into Riggs' hands. 43-41 underway here with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter from the Council Bluffs Lincoln Gym. Underneath Riggs, he draws the foul and hits the deck. The game is picking up its intensity. The whistle and a foul on Jamison Gruber, his 3rd. So on that last basket by Dix of Council Bluffs Lincoln, he has now 10 points. And now to the free throw line, Dowling and Ryan Riggs. Riggs tonight with 14 points, make it 15. First free throw is good. And the second free throw is good. 16 points for Ryan Riggs. And we're tied at 43. So Council Bluffs Lincoln largest lead is 8. Oh, check that. Their largest lead was 7. Dowling's largest lead was 8. And now here's Gruber. He loses it. Thrown away by Riedel. Down court with the left-hand reverse layup. Good! And the Maroons have the lead, 45-43. A steal and basket by Matt Riedel. That's his 15th point of the night for Riedel. The other way we go. Dix with it. Has a ball stolen away by Simon Daniel. And he tried to slap it from going out of bounds off of Tadian, and he couldn't do it. So it'll be Council Bluffs Lincoln basketball. Remember last Friday night, Dowling closed out his win over Johnston by outscoring the Dragons 23-18 in that fourth quarter. Now a long three, missing everything. No good by Gruber. But the putback got slapped around, and Dix with the putback up and good. Josh Dix with his 12th point. And we're tied at 45. 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. The Maroons with the basketball. It's Hughes, Riedel, and Simon Daniel, Riggs, and Gretzky, the five that started for Dowling on the floor. Foul trouble, Simon Daniel with 3, and the ball goes out of bounds. They say it went off of Riedel's leg as it was deflected by Gruber. Off the leg of Riedel, so it'll be Lincoln. Council Bluffs Lincoln in the front court. They're working inside. A shot up and no good by Sambothy, and a whistle and a foul on Dowling. They're going to get Riggs for the foul. That'll be his third. 18th foul on Dowling. This will be a shooting foul, and Sambothy to the line. Tonight he's 1 for 2, has 11 points. First free throw good. Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio brought to you in part by Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, and Dental Associates. Second free throw good, 13 points for Noah Sambothy, the 6'6 senior. 9 of 13 from the line tonight is Council Bluffs Lincoln. Dowling is 7 of 10 from the free throw line. 18 fouls on Dowling, 7 on Council Bluffs Lincoln. Here's Riggs at the baseline. He draws the foul as Duffy commits his second. So they got their 2 big guys in there, at least for now. Jake Duffy off the bench, a junior at 6'8", and Sambothy, the 6'6 senior who has 13 points, both playing the post for Coach Isaacson, going with the bigger lineup now. They will sit Duffy down and get a smaller lineup in there as Lennox Brown checks in. Free throw good by Riggs. And the second free throw by Ryan Riggs is good. He now has 18 points. And it's 47 all, Dowling and Council Bluffs Lincoln. Down the lane, reverse layup no good. From the left side, Jamison Gruber drew the foul, and he'll get 2 free throws. Gretzky will pick up the foul, his third. So foul trouble for Dowling. Gretzky and Riggs, the 2 big guys with 3 each. Simon Daniel has 3. And free throws coming for Jamison Gruber. First free throw is no good. Gruber had all 10 of his points in the first half. Has yet to score in the second half. First free throw misses. Second free throw on the way, good. 11 points for Gruber. And it's Council Bluffs Lincoln leading by 1, 48-47. 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Gretzky for 3. It's good! Right in front of Coach O'Connor and the Dowling bench. Jack hits his third 3 of the night. He's got 9 points. That's his 30th of the year. Maroons by 2, 50-48. With the basketball, Sambothy dribbles baseline. Cut off by Gretzky. Maroons playing defense beyond the three-point arc. Here's Dix with it. Can't get a three-point shot off. And now a loose ball. And who's the bottom of the pile? Riedel. Gets it to Simon Daniel. Simon in the front court. Dribbles down in the lane. Kicks it over to Gretzky for 3 in the corner. It's no good. And Riggs has it go out of bounds off his hands, trying to time his jump. Out of bounds to Council Bluffs Lincoln with 4:22 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Dowling by 2. So the Lynx have it in the front court. Left to right in front of me is Lennox Brown, guarded by Riedel. Leaves it for Gruber, guarded by Daniel. Dribbles baseline, tries to pass inside it to D, and it's stolen away by Dowling. Hughes got a piece of that. Here's Riedel with it, coming off a ball screen right side. Wants to go in the lane, won't do it. Now he'll launch the 3, and it's up and off the back iron, no good. Long rebound comes out to Sambothy. Now they work it down court, and a shot off the glass, no good. Blocked by Gretzky. Tadian's shot from the left side missed, and we've got a timeout called by Dowling. This will be the full. So with 3:45 remaining here in the fourth quarter, Dowling 50 and Council Bluffs Lincoln 48. Back in 1 minute on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio's broadcast of Dowling Catholic sports and activities is provided by Chemin, a global ingredient manufacturer using science to transform the quality of life for 80% of the world. Chemin is on the leading edge of molecular science, manufacturing more than 500 specialty ingredients for the human and animal health and nutrition, pet food, aquaculture, nutraceutical, food technologies, crop technologies, and textile industries. Chemin strives to sustainably transform the quality of life every day for 80% of the world with their products and services. Chemin, using science to transform the world. Online at chemin.com.
Thank you to Mercy One for their support of Iowa Catholic Radio. From the cardiovascular experts at the Iowa Heart Center to the pediatric services of Mercy Children's Hospital and Clinics, Mercy provides complete care for Central Iowa's adults and children with more than 50 primary care and specialty clinics in the Des Moines area. Find a convenient Mercy One location near you. Online at mercydesmoines.org.
And we're back here at the Council Bluffs Lincoln Gymnasium. Mark Amadale bringing tonight's game. Boys contest, Dowling and Council Bluffs Lincoln. Dowling leads at 50-48, 3:40 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The timeout was called by Dowling. Here's Riedel with it as Dowling works their offense. They go right to left in front of us. Riggs in the baseline, cut off by Tadian. Underneath the Riedel, layup is good. Riedel got right around Lennox Brown for the basket. Matt Riedel with 17 points tonight. Ryan Riggs with 18 points. Two leading scorers for Dowling. Now the other way we go. Sambothi with it in the lane. His shot no good. And a whistle and a foul on Tadian as Riggs gets the rebound. Tadian the foul and Ryan Riggs the free throw line. Riggs had 12 points at halftime on 6 field goals. Second half, he has 6 points as he's 6 for 6 the free throw line and no field goals. And Riggs the line for 2 here. Or check that, a 1-and-1. It's a 19 foul on the Lynx. Both teams with 19 fouls here. First free throw, good. Gets the roll. Riggs, a 60% free throw shooter on the year. Dowling leading by 5, 53-48. 3:12 remaining. Second free throw up, good. Riggs with 20 points, but he doesn't have a field goal in the second half. He's 8 for 8 at the line in the second half. And now the Lynx with it. Here's Dix. They work the right side. Get it to Sambothi. Back to Dix. He's their shooter, guarded by Hughes. They launch it over to Gruber for 3. It's good. Left wing, Jamison Gruber drains the 3, and he's got 13 points. Check that, 14 points with the 3. That's 54-51. Dowling by 3. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Riedel in the corner to Hughes. They lob it into Riggs. He's double-teamed. They get it to Simon Daniel. His shot off the glass. He misses it. Rebound Riggs is put back up and no good. Gets his own rebound and flushes it home. The dunk by Riggs off the missed basket. That is his first field goal of the second half. 22 points for Riggs. 56-51 Dowling. And now the ball underneath. Tadian tries to pass it in the corner to Gruber, and it's knocked away by Simon Daniel. And he gets several attaboys from his teammates there. Attacking those passing lanes. Both teams with 9 fouls. Inbound the ball to Dix. His three-pointer no good. Rebound Riggs. Out to Riedel as we approach the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Dowling 56. Number 4, Council Bluffs Lincoln 51. What a finish we have set up. Here's Riedel with it. Left wing, three-point line extended. Both teams have been in man the whole game. We haven't seen zone by either team. Riedel now double-teamed by Tadian. Gets it over in the corner to Hughes. Sam with it, now being double-teamed to Riedel. Over to Daniel. In the corner to Gregory. That's his shot. It's up and good! Jack Gregory with the 3 in the left wing corner. And he's got 12 points. That is his 4th 3 of the night. And it's 59-51. Dowling with the equals its largest lead. Underneath Sambothi, his shot's no good. Foul on Riggs. And on Ryan, that'll be his 4th. Lennox Brown with 3. Jason Gruber with 3. Only Council Bluffs Lincoln players in foul trouble. Riggs picks up his 4th. Gregory and Simon Daniel with 3 each. First free throw is good by Sambothi. Sambothy now with 14 points. He'll play college basketball next year for an NAIA school, Midland University out of Fremont, Nebraska. And he makes them both. 15 points for Sambothy. 59-53. Dowling by 6. And now Simon Daniels' pass stolen away by Gruber. Now stolen back by Dowling. Saved from going out of bounds. And Hughes has it. He's double teamed on the baseline. Gets it out to Riedel. Now down court to Simon Daniel. And he will flush it home. The pass by Gregory to Simon Daniel. And he flushes it home for another slam dunk. Simon with his 5th point. And now the other way we go. Council Bluffs Lincoln gets the ball down, and I think they're going to call the foul on Riggs, and that'll do it. Ryan Riggs will foul out with 22 points tonight with 47 seconds remaining. And he'll get an ovation by the Dowling fans here as this half-filled gym. Dowling fans sitting in front of us, he'll get a standing ovation. Andrew Lynch will report in. So Riggs will foul out with 22 points, 47 seconds remaining. He was 8 for 8 at the free throw line tonight. Was Riggs. First free throw, good by Gruber. Second one on the way, good. Gruber with 16 points. Full court pressure by Council Bluffs Lincoln. Daniel underneath. They'll get it to Lynch. Reverse layup is no good, but a foul called on Sambothy. Nice diagonal passes by Dowling. Sambothy picks up the foul, his 2nd. And they get it to Lynch, and he does a reverse layup, and he's fouled, and he'll get 2 free throws here. It stops the clock with 40 seconds. Offense, defense now for Council Bluffs Lincoln. 61-55 Dowling. Lynch's free throw, no good. Andrew, a 54% free throw shooter. You heard his parents at halftime. Goes in late at night, starts shooting. He'll get one to fall here. He's 0 for 3 tonight at the line. Second free throw by Andrew. It banks it in. 1 for 4. Maroons will take it. 62-55 Dowling. 7-point lead for the Maroons. Here's Dix in the front court. Gets him in the corner to Gruber. Pull-up jumper for 10 feet on the baseline. Good by Jamison Gruber. That's his 18th point. That'll stop the clock as they call timeout. 29 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. 62-57. Dowling Catholic leading 4th-ranked Council Bluffs Lincoln. Back in Council Bluffs after this 1-minute break on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio and Dowling Catholic Sports is provided in part by Ashworth Vision Clinic. With 2 licensed optometrists, Barbara Sheets, a Dowling graduate, and Dr. Craig Harper, the Ashworth Vision Clinic team provides complete eye exams, contact lenses, glasses, glaucoma testing, and pre- and post-operative care. Ashworth Vision Clinic is located at 60th and Ashworth in West Des Moines. 515-440-4610 or online, ashworthvision.com.
Amazon Smile is a simple way to support Iowa Catholic Radio. When you are shopping on Amazon, consider shopping through Amazon Smile instead. When you do, you get all the same great deals, and your order will also help support Iowa Catholic Radio. All you need to do is choose Iowa Catholic Radio as your nonprofit to support when you first log in, and Amazon will do the rest. Every Amazon Smile order you make, Amazon will donate to Iowa Catholic Radio. Support Iowa Catholic Radio while you shop at smile.amazon.com. And thank you for supporting Iowa Catholic Radio.
And we're back here at the Council Bluffs Lincoln Gymnasium. Dowling inbounds the ball. Full court pressure by Abraham Lincoln, and a whistle and a foul called on the Lynx. Mikey Chase will go to the line for Dowling, as the foul will be on Knaus. J.R. Knaus, 6'4 junior, picks up the foul. Both teams in the double bonus, so it'll be 2 free throws for each foul. And Chase's free throw, no good. Mikey, an 83% free throw shooter, misses the first. He'll get 2. Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio brought to you in part by Mercy One, Dental Associates, and Ashworth Vision Clinic. Second free throw, good. Chase with his 4th point. Had a three-point basket earlier. Now a timeout to get Chase out of the lineup and Simon Daniel in. So Maroons will go with Lynch, Gregory, Riedel, Hughes. And now shot up and no good. Foul's going to be on Hughes and Andrew Lynch, the 5 on the floor for Dowling. I think they're going to get Lynch for the foul. Referee's making sure. So Hughes with his first foul. I'll stop the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Josh Dix to the free throw line where he's 0 for 2 on the evening. He's got 12 points. And he'll have 2 free throws here. First one up and good. 13 points for Josh Dix. Comes in averaging 19.5 points. Offense, defense. Tadian will check out. And Duffy will check in for the Lynx. And the second free throw good. As J.R. Canaz will check in for the Lynx. 14 points for Dix as he makes both free throws. Dowling inbounds the ball. Here's Hughes to Riedel, and Maroons in the front court. Now whistle and a foul with 14 seconds remaining. And Riedel to the free throw line. Foul will be on Sandothi, his third. Again, both teams in the double bonus. Dowling leading 63-59. First free throw by Riedel is no good. Riedel with 17 points tonight. He's 3 of 5 at the free throw line. He had 8 points at halftime. And second free throw coming for Matt. And it's good. Hits the front of the rim and falls through. 18 points for Riedel. She goes 1 for 2. 64-59. Now a long three. It's no good by Gruber. Rebound goes out of bounds, and they'll give it to Dowling. As Tadian and Dix had the basketball. Offense, defense. Mikey Chase checking in for Andrew Lynch. And Dowling will call a full timeout with 6 seconds remaining. We'll take one ourselves. Dowling 64. Council Bluffs Lincoln 59 from Council Bluffs Lincoln High School. This is Mark Amadale. 6 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Back in 1 minute here at Iowa Catholic Radio.
Thank you, construction professionals, for underwriting our show, Man Up. Heard Mondays at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Construction professionals have been long supporters of Iowa Catholic Radio, and we've seen their work. It's beautiful.
They do remodeling or new construction that is innovative, functional, and designing what you want. It's a family business built on a strong foundation to create a new or remodeled home that is uniquely yours.
cpcustomhomes.com. From our family to yours, God bless. Thank you, construction professionals.
Thank you, Dental Associates, for underwriting Dowling Catholic Sports 365. With over 40 years' experience, Dental Associates is a group dental practice with the mission of promoting optimum health and well-being to all patients, providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry for the entire family. Message underwritten by Dr. Kenton Gleichman, Dr. Steve Karbaka, and Dr. Ben Nagel. Dental Associates, addressing your smile, needs, and dreams. Online at DesMoines-DentalAssociates.com.
Hey, we're back here at the Council Bluffs Lincoln Gymnasium. Dowling inbounds the ball, and a foul is called on J.R. Canaz. That's his second foul for the Lynx. Free throws coming for Dowling. That's Simon Daniel at the line. And Simon hits the first free throw. He now has 6 points in the contest. He'll have one more. Second one up, and good. Simon, a 77% free throw shooter, knocks him down. 66-59 Dowling, and a long three at the horn will do it. It's good by Josh Dix, but the Maroons win it 66-62. Another exciting fourth quarter for the Maroons, as Dix now finishing with 17 points as he hits the three. And the final score, Dowling Catholic 66, Council Bluffs Lincoln 62. The Maroons improved their record to 9-8. They'll close out their season tomorrow night at Des Moines East, as they are just outside the top 10 and receiving votes in Class 4A. And for Council Bluffs Lincoln, their record against Dowling now 0-3, as they fall to 16-4 on the season, the fourth-ranked team in Class 4A, and it snaps a 10-game winning streak by the Lynx. Last year in the sub-state final, Dowling beat the Lynx 58-35, and tonight the Maroons come from behind as Dowling trailed by 5 going into the fourth quarter and defeated Council Bluffs Lincoln 66-62. We'll come back with our post-game show. It'll be a quick wrap-up. We'll get the scoring and preview our next game here on Iowa Catholic Radio. Again, the final from Council Bluffs. Dowling Catholic 66, the fourth-ranked Lynx of Council Bluffs Lincoln 62, and Dowling's record improves to 9-8, and the Lynx fall to 16-4. This is Mark Abadale for our producer Jeff Pickett, and we'll be back with the post-game show following these messages here on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio's broadcast of Dowling Catholic sports and activities is provided by Chemin, a global ingredient manufacturer using science to transform the quality of life for 80% of the world. Chemin is on the leading edge of molecular science, manufacturing more than 500 specialty ingredients for the human and animal health and nutrition, pet food, aquaculture, nutraceutical, food technologies, crop technologies, and textile industries. Chemin strives to sustainably transform the quality of life every day for 80% of the world with their products and services. Chemin, using science to transform the world. Online at chemin.com.
Thank you to Mercy One for their support of Iowa Catholic Radio. From the cardiovascular experts at the Iowa Heart Center to the pediatric services of Mercy Children's Hospital and Clinics, Mercy provides complete care for Central Iowa's adults and children with more than 50 primary care and specialty clinics in the Des Moines area. Find a convenient Mercy One location near you. Online at mercydesmoines.org. Iowa Catholic Radio, KWKY Des Moines, K233BT Des Moines, KIHS Adel. Listen online anytime at iowacatholicradio.com or download the Iowa Catholic Radio app.
And we're back here at the Council Bluffs Lincoln Gymnasium here on the postgame show. Mark Hamadale bringing you tonight's game, flying solo here on Iowa Catholic Radio as Dowling defeats Council Bluffs Lincoln by the score of 66-62. The Maroons put up 30 points in that fourth quarter and outscore the Lynx 30-21 in that fourth quarter. And what a quarter it was. Jack Gregory hit 3 3-pointers in the quarter. Jack finishing with 12 points on the evening. Free throws, Ryan Riggs fouled out, but he went 6 for 6 at the line in the fourth quarter, 8 for 8 in the contest. He fouls out with 22 points. And the Maroons gradually pull away as we saw them do that against Johnson. They became a fourth quarter team. When the game got close, they took the lead and gained the victory tonight. We'll take a look at the scoring in tonight's contest. First of all, for the home team of the scoreboard, the Council Bluffs Lincoln Lynx and head coach Jason Isaacson. The Lynx were led in scoring by Jamison Gruber with 18 points. Their leading scorer, Josh Dix, was held to 17 tonight. 15 points for Noah Sambothi. Then rounding out scoring, Christian Tadian with 5 points. And 4 points for Jake Duffy off the bench for the Lynx. Lennox Brown did not score tonight. One of the other starters for Council Bluffs Lincoln, as the Lynx went 16 of 21 at the free throw line unofficially. Now for Dowling Catholic. Maroons had 14 free throws in that fourth quarter. And they went 11 of 14 at the free throw line. They finished the night 18 of 24 at the line unofficially. Dowling had 3 players in double figures tonight. They were led by Ryan Riggs. He had 22 points. He went a perfect 8 for 8 at the free throw line, and he fouled out with 47 seconds remaining. So Riggs leading Dowling in scoring with 22 points. Matt Riedel tonight, 18 points in the contest. 12 points for Jack Gregory. Simon Daniel with 7 points. Mikey Chase off the bench with 4 points. And Dowling starter Sam Hughes did not score. Andrew Lynch off the bench with 1 point, as the Maroons went 18 of 24 at the free throw line. Maroons got out to a 14-12 first quarter lead. And then Council Bluffs Lincoln outscored Dowling 16-14 in the second quarter. We were all tied at halftime at 28. The Lynx outscored Dowling 13-8 in the low-scoring third quarter, but Dowling in the fourth quarter outscored Council Bluffs Lincoln 30-21 to win it 66-62. Maroons went 18-24, as we mentioned earlier, at the free throw line. The Lynx 16-21 at the free throw line. So Dowling stops a 10-game Council Bluffs winning streak. The Lynx' last loss was to Bellevue West, a team that defeated Waukee 74-60 a few weeks ago. That was the Lynx' last loss back on January 8th, 74-72, in a very close game in their MAC shootout over in Omaha. So up next for Dowling, the Maroons will be on the road tomorrow. Final regular season matchup is Dowling at East. 6:15 will be the boys' varsity game. They'll play a preliminary game beforehand. And then our next broadcast with the Dowling boys will be a week from tomorrow night. That'll be on Friday, February 26th, as Dowling will play the winner of Monday's game in sub-state action. Monday's game between East and North. That winner will play Dowling on Friday, February 26th. We'll have all the action. 7 o'clock will be a game time at the Dowling gym. For Council Bluffs Lincoln, they play one more regular season game on Saturday. They play at Millard West in Omaha, and that game will be at 1:45. And they host, in their sub-state, they'll host the winner of Council Bluffs Jefferson and Sioux City West winner, and that'll be also on Friday, February 26th. They're in the top bracket, the bottom bracket. The winner of that game will meet the winner of either Sioux City North, Sioux City East against Southeast Polk. So Southeast Polk traveling out here to Council Bluffs. I want to thank everybody involved with our broadcast tonight, including our sponsors, Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Dental Associates, Kemen, and Mercy One. Our thanks to Jeff Piggott, our studio producer for Iowa Catholic Radio, and of course all the folks back at Dowling, Athletic Director Tom Wilson, Colleen Webb, and Michael Connor to the Dowling Athletic Department. And I want to thank Father Ryan Andrew and Dr. Dan Ryan at Dowling Catholic High School for all they do behind the scenes. And again, our studio producer, Jeff Piggott. We want to thank our new executive director, Matt Wilcomb, here on Iowa Catholic Radio. And, of course, all our business writers and supporters. And I'd also like to thank the folks here at Council Bluffs, here at Council Bluffs Lincoln, Athletic Director Jeff Novotny, and head boys basketball coach Jeff Isaacson in his ninth year. They run a pretty good program here, and you can see the success they have as they move through the season. Our next broadcast this week will be on Saturday night, February 20th. 5A girls regional semifinal will be Linn-Mar of Marion at Dowling. Pregame at 6:45. We'll tip it off at 7 o'clock this Saturday night. Girls regional semifinal in Class 5A. We'll be streaming and broadcasting, simulcasting with CISN.TV. So CISN and Iowa Catholic Radio will team up for the broadcast this Saturday night. Dowling hosting Linn-Mar in girls 5A regionals. Once again, the final score tonight, Dowling 66, fourth-ranked Council Bluffs Lincoln 62. And this is Mark Amadale thanking you for listening here on the official radio network for Dowling Catholic High School Sports and Activities. 1150 AM, 88.5 and 94.5 FM here in the greater Des Moines area, and streaming online at iowacatholicradio.com. And once again, for our studio producer, Jeff Piggott. And we want to thank him for all he does behind the scenes. Our next broadcast, as I mentioned, will be Saturday night, so we'll give you the final score one more time. Dowling 66, Council Bluffs Lincoln 62. The Maroons improved their record to 9-8. Council Bluffs Lincoln falls to 16-4, and their 10-game winning streak was snapped here tonight by the Maroons, the visiting team. Once again, this is Mark Amadale from the Council Bluffs Lincoln High School, thanking you for joining us, wishing you a safe and blessed, faith-filled evening.
Our coverage of Dowling Catholic High School basketball is underwritten by Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Dental Associates, Kemen, and Mercy One. Thank you for supporting the businesses that underwrite Iowa Catholic Radio. The proceeding has been a Dowling Catholic Sports presentation on Iowa Catholic Radio.